I'm Cynthia, and this is Claude, my 2-year-old exuberant Golden Retriever. He comes to SylvaniaVET nearly every day for the Never Home Alone, which is day boarding service. And he also benefits from the doggy daycare, which is playtime with the dogs in the doggy daycare. The staff at SylvaniaVET is just wonderful to Claude. He loves coming here. He cannot wait to get in the car to come play with his friends, both humans and animals alike. I'm just extremely pleased with the exceptional care the boarding staff provides to Claude. They're also very attentive to my needs, and I plan to continue bringing Claude for a long time to come, as he is extremely playful and feisty. He really benefits from the services he receives at SylvaniaVET. I cannot imagine what I would do if I didn't have this service, if I had to leave him at home alone every day when I work. I also have a nearly 3-year-old cat, Tiger, who sees Dr. Bob for his annual visits. He doesn't come or partake of any of the other services like the playtime or the boarding. Previously, Dr. Bob and Dr. Melanie treated my 3 deceased animals. I started bringing my cat, who was 13 in 2003, to Dr. Bob for care of his thyroid problem. Dr. Bob performed hyperthyroid surgery. He performed one thyroidectomy and then another one a few years later, and he continued to treat Phoenix for this condition. Phoenix would also come regularly for hypertension, blood pressure checks. Unfortunately, Phoenix contracted lymphoma in 2009, and I decided to continue treating him. We went forward with the chemotherapy protocol at SylvaniaVET, and I was extremely impressed with the exceptional care Dr. Bob and the staff provided at the time. Phoenix nearly overcame his lymphoma, but unfortunately succumbed to kidney failure in January 2010 at the age of 19. Dr. Bob also gave my younger cat, Labatt's, a new lease on life after he had been misdiagnosed at another vet. Dr. Bob treated a plethora of conditions for Labatt's in conjunction with a veterinary cardiologist in Novi, Michigan, who treated his cardiomyopathy. I am very impressed with the services that my cats, who had a plethora of health problems, received at this fine establishment, and plan to continue bringing my animals for veterinary care. Lastly, my Golden Retriever, Molson, was very challenged in that he was blind from the age of 3 years. However, his blindness did not deter him. He was a fantastic Golden Retriever, very friendly and affectionate. The staff was very sensitive to his needs. He was groomed occasionally by Nancy, who was very sensitive to his blindness, and dried him very gradually in a heated run so as not to upset him with the loud noise of the hairdryer, as he was often spooked by loud noises and commotion due to his blindness. Molson did not partake of the daycare or boarding services, but he did receive wonderful veterinary care, and his last few days were made very comfortable by Dr. Melanie and staff. He also succumbed to kidney failure in 2010. I'm very impressed with everyone here on staff. The individuals that work at the front counter are so friendly and helpful. They're very receptive. They're calling boarding the minute I walk in the door to page the boarding staff to come up and take Claude back so I can get on my way to work right away. I was very impressed with the vet techs and the wonderful care they provided to Phoenix during his chemotherapy experience, and they also provided me guidance on how to administer subcutaneous fluids and vitamin B12 injections when my cats were ill and in need of those services. I commend the staff, including the doctors, the vet techs, the boarding staff, the grooming staff, and the daycare staff for all the wonderful care that they have provided to all of my animals, deceased and living animals, and I really continue to utilize the services for many years to come.